right, the accident is cleared on northbound 99, but you still have a big-time slowdown starting at Florin Road, northbound 99, all the way into the downtown. Cap City Freeway starts to ease up a bit once you leave the downtown area, and once you pass the river, you're back to the speed limit. 17 after 7. Let's see what's happening with Dan. What's up, Dan?
I got a friend that just texted me, Sean, and he brought up a very, very good point. You know, these arsons, and that's what has happened here in Los Angeles, arson fires, and they don't mention it. That's what continues to jack up our interest rates, our insurance rates, rather, if you can get insurance. I mean, remember after the fires here in Sonoma and Napa County, insurance rates dropped us immediately because they consider us a fire zone, and so it became a nightmare for homeowners. So anyway, that's just one point. Yesterday, Mark Zuckerberg, a man who should be punched in the face, was
feel? Dan?
Can I say it on the air? It has to do with never mind. So anyway, he was whining about. He was saying that we're going to change the application or the algorithm to not censor people, to not fact check them.
Yeah.
And so he's going to put a new, lesser, more friendly fact-checking thing in there. No, Mark Zuckerberg and nobody ever mentions YouTube. They really need to be dealt with from the government, and they need to be arrested and imprisoned for violating our First Amendment rights. Because when things were posted, like during the pandemic, and things were posted from the public regarding the lab leak theory and the vaccines and so forth, they were slapped down and they were shut off from Facebook, and they were certainly shut off from YouTube, and I know this firsthand. There needs to be major investigations and major imprisonment from people who violated millions of people who silenced their First Amendment on this and many other issues.
Yes, the freedom of speech is one of the most important freedoms that we have, and we should never lose it. Dan, though, when I heard this, I thought of you, and I wanted to know what you thought about it. The Gulf of America. What do you think of that?
I'm glad you brought this up. It may be a cosmetic thing, and that's exactly what it is. But if we are conducting more activity in the Gulf of, hopefully, America, than formerly known as the Gulf of Mexico, it should be renamed. But here's the thing: when I see overall with Trump making all these suggestions regarding purchasing or incorporating Greenland and Canada, this man is literally playing Monopoly. He's playing Monopoly for real. And when you play the game of Monopoly, the goal of the game is to win all and obtain all the properties. Once the properties are in your possession, you have won the game.
Well, the goal
is what Trump is doing. To
run the other players out of money. So you win.
Yeah.
They can't pay you, so you win.
And you wait for the opportunity when they're at their weakest, because Canada, because of Trudeau, has brought that country down to such a level where more than half the country wants to say, "Sure, U.S., you want to take it over? We're all yours." So this is the golden opportunity, and there's a ton of resources. Obviously, that's one of the great reasons why he wants to obtain these two countries, because again, if you own the country, you own the resources that go with it.
Yes, and we need them because, well, guess who's going to get them if we don't get them?
Well, that's the thing. If China and Russia, who are still the two and three players in the world, if they get them first, obviously they'll do what they did with like the Panama Canal. That's another acquisition. By the way, remember that when you and I are old enough to remember, that was a major blunder by Jimmy Carter. It was supposed to be a 100-year deal. We did the digging and trenching and building of the Panama Canal, and then we're supposed to have it for 100 years, and somewhere during Carter's reign, I forget exactly what year it was, he gave it up. That was a complete blunder. Now, that doesn't mean you can't get it back, because it's run by China, and China's making an absolute fortune by running that thing. We can easily take it back, and Trump's the person to do it.
I believe you're right. There are so many things going on right now, Dan. I wish we could just do the whole hour, but I got to go.
All right, bud. We'll take it up again tomorrow.
Take care.
Thanks, bud.
From the Big Mountain Heating, Air, and Solar Info Center, here's Sean Effertson.
Sunny, breezy, and 61 today. Right now, it's 48 at Cal Expo 722.